and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 16. So today is December 19th, y'all. I'm 3 days behind, I'm not even gonna lie. It's been kind of a crazy week, y'all, but we getting back into it. And I'm really big on quantity over, I'm really big over quality content versus just quantity content, if that makes sense. So I want to make sure that I can give y'all stuff that you'll enjoy and it's not boring, and I just have not had anything really going on. Some of the things that I was trying to do kind of fell through, but it is what it is, y'all. We're gonna keep on chugging along just like the little engine that could. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this video. So the first thing that I'm gonna do, of course, is what? Get these crusty lips together. Get them together. So the first thing that you want to do before you apply any makeup is definitely moisturize your skin and your lips. So we already did the lips, so I'm going to use my same moisturizer on my face. So I love to start with my brows, so I'm not sure if you all have seen my previous holiday #1 look, but I'll go ahead and link it for y'all. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with my MAC 24-Hour Studio Fix Fluid, and I'm gonna go ahead and just do 3 dots here, or some dots here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is sculpt out the shape of the brow that I want today. And that's the good thing about when you outline it first, you can always readjust the shape that you go for. Looks like I'm messing up, y'all. But that's the beauty in makeup. Even when you mess up, you can always fix it. So yeah, tell me how y'all are holding up with your Christmas. How is Christmas going so far for everyone? We are having a family Zoom. My family is having a family Zoom chat on Christmas Day. So that should be interesting to see how everyone is enjoying Christmas morning. But yeah, it's been a year, y'all, and you know, I'm just really, really, really excited about the new year and all that it brings. So as you can tell, this is the shape I'm going for today with my brow. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just take some more concealer and I'm gonna spread it on my eyelid because I wanna make sure that I can just blend everything down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm just using for my brows my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the color in dark brown. I'm gonna go ahead and go in heavy in the middle, like right where it arches. And I always start under, and I'm just gonna flick it outwards like that. And just kind of with my finger do that, and we'll blend that out in a second because we don't want to look too crazy out here. All right, so now that our brows is done, we're gonna go ahead and get started on these eyes. So I want to do a very deep cut crease. So for this, I'm gonna use my Fierce by Nature palette again, and I'll go ahead and have it on the screen so you gems can see exactly what colors I'm using. So I'm just gonna freestyle this, y'all. I think I wanna have a pretty, like a plum berry kind of look, because it's just very festive in my opinion. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a mattified look or if I want a little bit of shimmer. Let's get into it, y'all. All right, so the first color I'm gonna go ahead and take in as my bridge color is a color by the name of Temptin'. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and it's like a pretty corally peach color. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dust that in. That'll be my bridge color. So I want it to kind of fade into the other colors there. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do Temptin'. So now that we have Tempting on as our transitional color, I'm gonna go ahead and try with Hypnotic. We're gonna put Hypnotic back in the crease. And I like this because it's a deep plum, but it's perfect to define that crease because it's so dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and close my lid and I'm gonna go ahead and sculpt. And y'all, if I look a little crazy, I'm still working on my facial expressions, so just work with me, okay? So, like I look so stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just sculpt really deeply. Really deeply. With Hypnotic. So you see how it's giving me that perfect define. So I'm gonna go back in again with Hypnotic. Okay, so now we have Hypnotic on in our crease. So now we need to go ahead and put some more concealer on the lid because we want to go ahead and define our crease so we can start adding some lid colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Revlon Photo Ready Concealer, and I'm gonna take my concealer brush because we're gonna add this on the lid to really sculpt out that crease. So now that we have that there, we're gonna go ahead and work on the lid colors. And even if you get a little bit of concealer on the crease, you don't need to worry. We're still gonna cover that again because we're gonna go back in with that crease color. But for the color on my lid, I want it to be kind of multicolored. So the first color I'm gonna go with is Trance. I'm gonna put y'all in a trance. I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna go ahead with Trance. It's just a nude color. For some it may be flesh tone, but it's just a nude color. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that on my lid. And you just wanna pat it on there. It's coming up, I guess because of the concealer, like a peachy orange color, but it is nude. It's a nude color. The next color I'm gonna go ahead and use is that Tempting again, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put Tempting right next to where we put Trance. And again, I'm gonna pack it on. So the next color I'm gonna put on is a color by the name of Unstoppable. And it's kind of like a shimmery burgundy color. So I'm gonna put that on right on the outer. And I'm just still packing that on, but I'm still moving it upward because we are unstoppable, baby. And I'm just gonna bring it a little bit down closer to my lash line. So you put it on the outer, but just bring it a little bit closer down to your lash line, like what I'm doing. We're gonna take a color by the name of Warning Label, and we're gonna go ahead and go over top of where we put Hypnotic, just to give this a little bit more of a redder tone to the look. So we'll go ahead and just put that Warning Label there, so that way our outer crease, it looks more of like a plummy kind of burgundy kind of look. So yeah, we don't want it to look purple, we just want it to have a nice plum kind of look. And then I just want to go back into the crease because I want it to be just a little bit more defined again. So for that, we're going to use Smoked Out, and it's just a black. Be very careful with this because you do not want it to be too dark. And I'm just going to pack it in like that. And then I'm going to take the same brush that we used for Warning Label, and I'm going to blend out Smoky. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Savage. This is my go-to color for underneath my brows. So yeah, it's just pretty close to my natural skin tone. So take Savage, put that under my brow. And with Savage, I'm gonna go ahead and bring Savage down because I need to evenly blend out this crease color here. The way my eyes are shaped, it gives those lines, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna just use Savage to just blend it out. We're gonna line our eyes. So I'm using my Wet n Wild Mega Liquid Liner. So the foundation that I'm using is the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus Foundation in Cocoa. So I love this foundation. It's very affordable, but in addition to that, it really gives you a nice coverage. I absolutely love it. Once you have your concealer on, now we're gonna go ahead and contour. So I have my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation, and this is in the color Chestnut. So this is just a stick foundation that I'm using. So I like to go under my nose like that, just to kind of really elevate the tip of it. And I'm gonna go ahead and contour the sides of it, because my nose is borderline bell pepper. Like depending on how I take my pictures, sometimes it looks like a bell pepper nose, and then sometimes it looks a little normal. Well, I'm not saying people with bell pepper noses don't look normal, but you know, it's doing a whole lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and go here, a little bit there, just on the sides of my chin there, and then just on my temples right there. So once you have your concealer in place, you want to go ahead and blend that out. And this is my favorite brush to use to blend out my concealer. It's just an angled concealer brush. So I'm gonna go, it's an angled foundation brush, excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that in. Now I'm go ahead and bake, because we want to bake everything that we just put on. So I have a color to bake my contour, but I don't want it to be too dark because I already have defined cheekbones. So I'm gonna leave that as is, but I am gonna bake my face, and I'm using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And so now I'm gonna go ahead with the lashes, and I'm gonna put on these lashes. They're just a pretty 25mm mink lash. So go ahead and blot once you have the MAC Chestnut on there. And I'm gonna go ahead and take MAC lipstick. It's all dirty, y'all, but I'm gonna take my MAC lipstick in Honey Love. And I'm gonna go ahead and, it's kind of gotten low, but I'm gonna put Honey Love on my lips. It's a pretty nude lipstick and it goes good on any skin tone. So you can wear it just like this and it's a nice nude look. But if you want to top it with a gloss, I have my Kiehl's New York Nude Lip Gloss. So I'll put all of this on the screen and I'm going to take my Kiehl's New York Nude. You can go with this look. So this is lip gloss look number 1, just MAC Chestnut lip liner with the MAC Honey Love lipstick and Kiehl's New York Nude Lip Gloss. So yes. The next lip we're gonna go with is again with our MAC Chestnut lip liner. I used to have Current, but I don't know where Current is, but I'm gonna go and re-up on all my lip. I'm gonna probably get like 5 lip liners from MAC. I know you can get them from the beauty supply store, but these last me for years and I just love the quality of them. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead again with my MAC Chestnut lip liner. My MAC Patent Paint Lip Lacquer, and this is in the color Magic Mirror. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Now this kind of matches the eye that we have. I'm gonna be using my Nika K lip liner in the color, let's see, Plum. So it's just a plum liner, and you can get this from your local beauty supply store. We're gonna be using our MAC Viva Glam MAC lipstick. So this is more of a deeper berry lip. So this is lip look number 3. So this is the third makeup look with the lip. So finally, we're gonna go ahead and put on our highlights because we wanna have a nice highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wet my finger here. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my Kokie highlight in the color Heavenly. And I'm just gonna highlight my nose. And once we have our highlight on, we're gonna finally finish with our makeup finishing spray. So this is my completed look. So I hope that you gems enjoyed the video. very fun filming this video for you gems today and giving you options on how you can wear it. So again, definitely leave comments down below letting me know how you enjoyed this video. Give me a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload videos, and I will see you gems in my next video. Bye!